have a new... I'm passionate about my work. I'm passionate about Hindi poetry. That's why I think lyrics and management, I developed this course. And I'm passionate also about the Sufi music, especially Abida Parveen. And lyrics and management course is a perspective building course. And if you see lyrics also, they communicate us, lyrics depict a social fabric of our life. And I believe that teaching and research can go hand in hand, and this is a very beautiful synergy. And if through management education if we can enhance this synergy, it would be very good.
I make students go in the field, I make students interact with consumers, interact with shopping environments, and not necessarily with the big brands, also with local brands. I ask them to go and observe consumers, and that I think is much bigger learning than teaching models in class, which of course I do in class. So I kind of I make them do a lot of work at the marketplace, right from kirana merchants to small supermarkets to big malls. I give students names of popular restaurants across the country and ask them to envision what that restaurant would look like, design the logos and things like that, and then actually go and practice and visit restaurants with similar names. That does two things. One is it helps them to do things a little more creatively, and it also helps them to, see how whatever they thought, whether it works out in practice, and understand things like constraints that really happen in the marketplace. Some things are possible on a drawing board, but they're difficult to put in practice when you go to a marketplace.
We have a lot of freedom at GIM as far as lectures are concerned, right from choosing the method of pedagogy to what we actually do in class. One of the best things about classroom learning is professors give us a topic and then they give us the freedom what to do with it. The interesting thing is to hear views and opinions of people, students from different backgrounds, and the immense and rich varied experience that they bring, both education and work related, and also the intense preparation that goes both individually and in terms of group learning. And all in all, this adds up to a very enriching experience in our classroom.
You might reach a stage where you find the productivity, a Salesforce experiment might show you a greater increase in sales and an increase in advertising expenses.
Some of you will see me in the third term, as far as PGP1 is concerned, when we run a marketing simulation game called MarkStrat, which is designed to emulate the real-life marketing situation and impart training to the first-year students. In the second year, I'll be offering a course called Marketing Execution, which is based on my real-life corporate experiences and the expectations I had when I was recruiting people at the entry level in marketing. And this course will teach you basic skills and focus more on implementation rather than on theory.
See, my specialty is an area called organization design. Ultimately, we want managers to be purposeful creatures. I mean, they're supposed to be purposeful creatures. So the course enables you to start getting into that habit of mind where anything that you do, before you do it, you're clear about the purpose for which you're doing it, and then work out a well thought out strategy to accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. It's also a course which, besides being purposeful, also makes sure that you are not blinded by rigidities. You enable your mind to think creatively, to think in a manner where you can generate a range of alternatives which are quite out of the box and still accomplish your ends.
Our college is situated on top of a hill, so the food over here, whatever is consumed by the students, is coming from the whole canteen. We have the cafeteria, we have the Monginis over here, then there's a juice center run by Mr. Kailash, and a stationery store come medical store run by Mr. Jagu. The best part of the facility over here, it's open from 7 a.m. in the morning till 2 a.m. in the night. So whenever you need food, and it's always available. The food provided over here is multi-cuisine type. The food is provided by chefs who know their food and are experienced in this for the past 10 or 15 years. We have a weekly routine of the menu which has been reviewed by us and has been approved by the students. We have a food festival over here which is done monthly, and it varies according to the festival as well as the need of the season. It can be a Mexican to the Punjabi during the Loris and all. We even had a Bengali food festival over here, as well as we are going to have a Sangamam food festival which is going to be conducted by them.
We started using RFID, radio frequency based identification technology, in 2008-9 only for attendance. For the new campus, we wanted to go a step ahead and use latest development in RFID and extend the use of same in all possible areas. Today, students use RFID card not only to mark their attendance, but also as a debit card for all the expenses they have incurred at the campus, as also for library facilities. With the help of RFID card, we have automated various functions and continue to look for the areas where we can use the same.
We've got a lot of health facilities, the games, sports, everything we have it here. You can see in the multi-purpose hall we have table tennis, we have badminton, and then outside you see there is a basketball court. Next to basketball court there is a volleyball court, and next to volleyball court there is a big football ground. Apart from the normal exercises which we have, so for mind exercising we have carom board, we have chess, and for fitness freaks we have this beautiful gymnasium where we have all modern equipment. And for people who want to jog around, these are not the only machines we can jog outside because there is a lot of space outside.
We as a college celebrate pretty much every religious and cultural festival that there is. You got a very, very diverse batch, be it the juniors or the seniors, and the management makes sure that it selects a batch from all corners of the country with different backgrounds, different lifestyles, different talents, different skills. So you may get a guy who's majoring in arts, majoring in fashion, stuff like that, who's coming to do his MBA. Tremendous amount of emphasis is placed on extracurricular activities. In terms of events, especially, we have our own corporate quiz, WizBiz. We have our own B-Fest, Samriddhi, and there are a lot of other events and student initiatives that are taken over here. So you get people from different backgrounds. You get a lot of musicians, singers, artists, mimics, dancers, you name it. People who speak various languages and whatnot. So I really do think that this is probably one of the best B schools you'll find in terms of diversity. It's too late.
Let me see. Various activities, right from strategy games to quizzes to organizing treasure hunts around campus. Senior committee members elect junior committee members, and together they work as one body across both batches, organizing various events and ensuring that participation comes from both batches. Some clubs are responsible for the basic functioning of everyday activities around college, while others basically carry out single events throughout the tenure of the entire academic year.
Hostel life at GIM has been quite an experience, far from what I thought it would be. To tell you about sharing a room with a roommate, which I've never done before this. And it's just not about sharing your room, but it's more about sharing your lives, studying together, being a part of a group. And the hostel room has been more to me. It's been my home, it's been my office. That's where I get a lot of work done. It's where I get a lot of gaming happening, music sessions, going crazy, and also a lot of studies. Yes, we do study in the hostel. And also tell you, I've had, in addition to these, I've had a lot of one-night stands. So don't get me wrong, one-night stands with my Xerox notes, with my textbooks on the last day of exam. And this has been a memorable experience for me. And I say, hostel life is like an ice cream. You have to enjoy it before it melts. It's a combination of fun, it's a combination of studies, it's a combination of getting to know new people, getting to mingle with new people, seeing cultures from all over India, and it's something that I think I'll treasure forever.
In the last 1 year, our college has been able to get a lot of eminent personalities from various different fields to talk to our students, give us a lecture. Recently, we had Piyush Pandey, the ad guy, coming to our college. We had an electrifying talk by him, almost attended by 300 students. We also had Samar Singh Shekhawat, the marketing head of UB Group. And we've also had from other fields like economy. We had Mr. Abik Barua, the chief economist of HDFC Bank, come for our budget speaker as a budget speaker last year, and also General Rodriguez come and talk about to our students about the India's outlook in the next 1 decade. And we also had Mr. Bjorn Lomborg, the environmentalist, talk about global warming to our students. So in this way, our college gives us a lot of insights into the experiences that other people have had in their fields. It's been a great experience.
I teach organizational behavior, and as an extension of the teaching, I work with the development of the choral ensemble, which brings together different voices of different diverse parts of India, and where we sing together as one unified voice. We have found that this experiment has enabled the student to understand the importance of team building, communication, as well as leadership. This has led to not only develop the person, but also an image of one unified voice, which means incorporating and supporting the idea what management believes in, that is of dialogue, communication and leadership.
And what place with Infosys Bangalore, wherein I have been working as a software engineer.
So what we do is that we have a mix of students, right? We have people who have work experience and those who are freshers. So to get everyone on a level playing field, what we do is we make sure that the freshers especially get some kind of exposure before they actually sit for placements. So one avenue that we do adopt is inviting our esteemed alumni down, where they interact with the students, they give them tips on how to sit through a placement process and what a company looks for and how they should build their CVs. Other than that, we invite industry personnel who come down. They talk to the students, they tell them how a typical day in their industry works like and what they can expect in 2 to 5 years from this particular industry. We said the previous year preparing for final placements, even through your summer internship program. What we do is we ensure that we speak to companies, companies that have come before the relationship companies, we interact with them again, we obviously give them preference. New companies, we try to make our presence felt with them, and we go and talk to them. We have small presentations, we have teams of students moving to different cities, and we interact with sectors as varied as insurance, banking, marketing and healthcare. So you get a whole diverse palette here.
The type of profiles which we have been able to source for our students is encompassing a very wide range of activities, from FMCG, investment banking, automobiles, and of course the IT industry.
This is to all fresh students joining GIM. Welcome to the hallowed portals of this great institution. You have come over here from all over India for reasons that may be different and varied. But I would like to share with you what we hope to impart to you, and to that you can add anything extra that you expect of us. The important part of our philosophy is our value system: integrity, honesty and fairness. And on this there is no compromise. Besides your regular syllabus, you need to pick up the priority for teamwork, the need to be socially conscious, and the need to appreciate the finer aspects of life, art and music. The need for sport and exercise to keep healthy. These, together with the need to learn a foreign language, are all aspects which build you up into a global manager, and we hope to build you into one. Good luck in this endeavor, and I wish you all success in this endeavor.